Balkan sideshow. Preparations for the invasion of Russia were well underway when Italy's fiasco in the Balkans caught the Germans' attention. To bail out their foolish ally, General von Kleist's 1st Panzergruppe was ordered to drive into Yugoslavia. In an effort to surround the city of Belgrade, the 22nd Panzer Division was ordered to seize the villages of Nis and Natalinci. As the panzers rumbled towards the villages, the defenders opened up with 75mm cannon fire. It would be a long day for the men of the 22nd Panzer Division. I'll play the losing side this time. Let the panzers come. Yeah, it's a 21 turn delay action. Holy crap, they weren't kidding about the gun thing. Do I have anything but guns? Anti-tank guns, mortars, anti-tank something, infantry, heavy machine guns, field guns, anti-tank guns, mortars, anti-tank something, infantry, heavy machine guns, anti-tank guns, mortars, anti-tank units, infantry, heavy machine guns, and field guns. We probably don't have any chance here. What type of unit training? Ooh, we have regulars. At least that's something. Yeah, these guys do not have the firepower needed. They have no chance. I'm going to drastically decrease our reaction range. We're reduced to 1/4. I really don't want to fire on anyone on long range. We're probably going to get one chance at something and then we're dead. Come on, how many field guns do we have? So let's take a look at this situation. I don't think we should move out too much. What can you can't even see anything. What's the point of you being here? Okay, we have to move a little bit, otherwise there's no point to this. How's the mortar situation? I think we're gonna fire direct fire with the mortars. We just don't have time for anything else. Some of the mortars should fire Maybe smoke. I need to know where these guys are. C group is right in the rear. H group is in the front. And M group is somewhere in the middle, so C and M can fire smoke. Do we have mostly green troops? Yeah, so very unlikely that we are able to maintain our position here. Immobilize! Yeah! That's about as best as I think we can hope for. You see... No. Please don't shoot at it. Stay hidden. You see something. Well, a little bit. Yeah, but in general, these positions we are in are just terrible, simply for visibility's sake. Sure, I can see a little bit here, but is the enemy going to drive through here with a massive force? This is rough terrain. It's not easy to get through. What it is going to do is going to use the road, because it's the likeliest way it can actually reach something in time. So the question becomes, what about these? I don't see any point in staying here. We're at that point the game's already lost. So if we want to make a difference, we'll have to at least protect the last touch. Which means we need to... field gun here is not going to be of any use. I can't use them as artillery for some reason, and they can shoot maybe a single hex here and there, so they're useless out their position. Ho 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 ho! Panzer 3s, 4s, 2s. We have no chance. Still, gotta shoot what we can shoot. And you're right. Fine. I want to man the edges of this forest. We have maybe a couple of turns time to position ourselves. After that we have to stay put. The moment we open fire, it's over. But it's not like we can just stand here doing nothing. What targets can you shoot? Panzer 4s and 3s. Yeah, we might as well start this. Wait with the field gun. Probably yes. Crap. Okay, there's not gonna be good solutions to this. Wonder should I wait with the gun? Let them get a little bit closer to here. Let's just wait, see what happens. It's not like it's going to kill anyone anyway. There's too many reaction fires going around if anyone shoots. So with the green experience, it means you'll fire once and think that's the end of it. We do want to force the infantry out of the vehicle as soon as possible though. I don't think it'll slow them down enough. If the infantry and vehicles move at the high speed of the vehicles, There's no way we can hold out for 20 turns. I doubt we can hold out anyway. The enemy is overwhelmingly good. I'm not a huge fan of these missions because we don't really have, say, Yugoslavs here, any real hope of even destroying some of their units. We are basically hoping that we might get a lucky shot that allows us to disable one, so it won't be able to reach the victory flag, and that's a pretty desperate situation. You'll also notice the huge amount of smoke we have here. At least it should be landing now. Yeah, I don't care what you're aiming at. Just fire. And that's about it. Shoot at anything to get it buttoned up. Retreating and routed, that's what we are. Rotate. And the unit sort of deployment is strange. We had our command units staying there at the front, which means he's gonna die soon, which means the rest of the guys are going to just bugger up. I just don't get it. Chances of hit are pretty terrible. Ooh, there's a 15% chance. Against a Panzer 4, whatever, shoot at something. Try to hit once before you die. No. It's too much to ask. And now it's dead. Yeah. I don't understand this kind of deployment, to be honest. I don't see how it could possibly work. It's not really a good delaying tactic either. Because you need to have enough firepower to be able to cause casualties. Otherwise they're just gonna roll right over you. And what good is that? Okay, on the next turn it will be final turn for these guys. After that you have to be in position. Otherwise the tanks will be right on top of us all the time. Okay, can you see something from there? No, you can't see shit. But in some ways it's nice. Because it can't be shot from far away either. But yeah, this is gonna be 20 turns of me clicking next turn and watching our units get slowly annihilated. Still, they are wasting quite a lot of time and effort to get rid of a couple of guns. So we have no hope of maintaining our position, but it'll mean that their units will be for quite a long time just standing here shooting. And if their length was something like 15 turns, I think that might be enough. 20, I think that's asking a little too much. Would have been an interesting fight if we would have at least something that could potentially harm the tanks with the infantry. Assault fails. That's the best thing about Korean troops. I don't recall seeing them succeeding in assaulting anything. At the same time, they wasted most of their time just shooting at 2 artillery pieces that were already worthless. And great. The infantry doesn't even shoot that. And they have superior artillery too, so we don't really have any advantages here. That's always good to know. And our brave mortar units hold their ground. Sort of the best we can hope for is that we might be able to get a unit here and there to not move or retreat for a turn or two. We have a tank in the rear armor. And no effect. And we're dead. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? We're gonna be walked over by the enemy infantry. Panzer 3G, that's a decent sized gun. Decent barrel length. Full machine guns, it's a good tank. Crap. These bastards can't hit that tank. That's right. Mobilize! Destroy! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! What is this elite troop? Green with rifles and hand grenades. Is that it? Everyone's more or less in place. They're just staying there shooting at some mortars. It wouldn't be a bad idea if they would go right next to the mortar. It would basically die, yeah, like that. As long as they waste their time shooting at it from far away, we're fine. Yeah, our hero troop is not going to be doing anything else. Shooting at their own tanks. That's great. Thank you, German Air Force. Still didn't kill anything. Well, 1/4 of the mission is pretty much over after this. And still at the beginning phase. So we're not exactly doing terribly bad, but at the same time, there's not a lot of good to say about this fiasco either. They're going to go for the flag no matter what. Anyway. Yeah, drop fire on us. The delay is so long, they're probably long gone by the time it arrives here. But whatever. Alternative would be to do nothing. I like that even less. Okay. I feel the field counts should be able to fire bombardment. They don't. Because they're positioned like artillery piece. And they're here, their commanders have artillery command. So yeah, that's not good. So it means they're, for all practical purposes, totally worthless. I could have at least positioned them myself. That would be a different story. Okay. Why aren't they just positioned? They didn't move at all. I guess they're waiting for the smoke to disappear or something. Don't know. Don't particularly care either. Go. Still, all things considered, we're doing pretty well. I think the smoke and the fact that we managed to kill something here drastically stopped their speed, which is quite important because 1/3 of the timer is already gone and they've achieved nothing. Fine with me. Fire on our own guys, but I think they're mostly falling on the enemy. Oh, now it begins again. Still, 1/3 of the mission down, and we still control half the map. Rotate, 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 rotate. So we won't be doing anything here. Ooh, this is positioned. Lovely. Kill the Germans. Okay, this is nice. We're gonna die if we go there, but at the same time, I think I'll stay here. This group is going to be taken care of, but as long as it can at least a little bit push back some of the enemy infantry, that'd be great. No, anti-tank gun lost. Well, whatever. Holy crap. I don't mind the short visibility here. We're here to support the infantry. And some sort of similar thing with here. They're going to be retreating, and we have another gun there waiting. And crew retreating. So that was a useful anti-tank gun. Kill the Germans. And that's exactly what they did. Yeah, just keep running away. I'm surprised they're wasting so much time on this. But whatever. It's the reason we have a chance. It's also great that they're wasting all of their shots. Recovering shots isn't a quick process. You'll have to stay basically still for a few turns, and it's reaching the halfway point of the mission, so that's something they just can't afford. And we're looking to gain control of a couple of extra squads. Some of them are no longer even retreating, just pinned. Try to get back to the gun, please. Excellent. This is what I want you to do. Stay still and fire. Even if not everyone is doing it, enough of them are. Ooh, they're making this progress now. Can't really be helped. Really can't be helped. Yeah, great positioning on the tank, guns. And we might as well retreat. Pop some smoke there. We need to be able to kill a tank. Something that will pause them for a little while, otherwise they're going to just... Yeah, no one's shooting! Fucking hell. Immobilized. Okay, that's good. We can pull back from these positions, and there's one tank less coming our way. I don't understand that something's coming through smoke and no one reacts, because it's a motorized goddamn vehicle. It's not like it's going to be sneaking through the smoke. You hear it long before you see it. So you should be ready to pull the trigger, but no. Just mysteriously appears. As the first shot, point blank range. If I stay here, we're going to be attacked again, aren't we? But what exactly are options? That's sort of the problem. Don't have good options. It's immobilized already, so can you drop the smoke? Now there's two groups at least that have not done anything. Ready to react. Either way, just do whatever. I can't. It's not like I can do much. I can't maneuver anything into better position. It's just hope that they screw up enough that they won't be able to just drive to their last remaining flanks. And the anti-tank gun is shooting at infantry. Yeah, it lost all its shots there anyway, so... we killed some infantry and then died horribly. Yeah. Our green guys managed to kill one guy, they shot back and basically slaughtered everything. So pretty much a predicted result though, so nothing surprising there. There's a reason you don't take green units no matter how desperate you are. I do hate that the anti-tank units shoot at infantry, because it's the one thing that you don't want to do. You can, if you're lucky, you can basically shoot your one load of shots, which is 3 to 4. And what are you gonna do? Ooh, there's infantry there. Let's. This is our chance. This is why they manned us with the anti-tank weaponry, so we can shoot our rifles at the infantry that hasn't even spotted us. Well, they were green, so what else would you expect from them? They weren't useless sacks of shit, they wouldn't be green in the first place. Ooh, have you in the position again. Excellent. Not much we can do. We could use more smoke, perhaps. Okay, this is good. 2/3 of the mission is done, and they still haven't reached the halfway point where our toughest resistance is. But at the same time, if they get through that, that's basically over. After that, there's nothing really. The Germans, they're engineering squad, so if they get next to any of one of ours, we're dead. Probably have flamethrowers and all that crap, so. So what you gonna do? Assault failed. Tank assault. Those machine gun trucks are actually more dangerous to us than the tanks. Holy crap. No, I'll take that back. Panzer IVs are more dangerous than anything else. They have a very large caliber gun, I think. Infantry destroy. Yeah, more smoke from their batteries on a location that they've cleared already. Well, they still have units positioned there. Some of them are just immobilized. Routed 84 suppression. Yeah, there's no point us staying here. It's over. Right. What about you? No, don't shoot at that. Might be able to even destroy a truck. Except that it's much better at the shooty thing than you are. Dug in mortar. Might as well move, because we're dead either way. Yeah, these guys have reached the position that there's really nothing left to do anymore. Morale fails, they didn't even attempt to assault. Hmm. It's probably more interesting than playing on the German side, though. What I'm afraid on our side is that they can cause enough casualty that we're basically going to give up without a fight. Yeah, there's no reaction fire at all. Destroy! Panzer 4. Okay, that is good, because that puts the fear of God into those tanks hurling our way. Yeah, we need to move. Rotate. Destroy. That is tasty, tasty tank corpse right there. And it's much more heavily armored than the other guys. These have armor 2 or 3, these have 4 to 6. Still, not much we can do. We're in position and just waiting for the inevitable. Still, there's about 5 turns left, so they have to push through, otherwise they have no chance of making it. At the same time, they just lost a tank trying to do exactly that. Retreat, please. Yeah, you're just gonna die there. They're hunting down the crew. That's great, because it's a terrible terrain, and then hunting down the crew will mean it's another turn or 2 before they even arrive at the battlefield. These guys are the ones that are good against infantry. Yeah, no one hits. No one hits. They reaction fired once. This is bad, this is very bad. And because they failed the assault, they're routed. They won't be doing shit anymore. Yeah, exactly a perfect situation, but still. Casualties, casualties, casualty. And they abandoned the gun. Wow, there was a whole one shot coming your way. That is amazing. That is amazing. There's pathetic and then there's green infantry. Oh, you can actually see something. Targets are so far away, but how many shots do you have? No, I think I'll start shooting in fact. Actually more interested in the machine gun vehicles. Yeah. And we're dead. Oh yes. Very, very, very dead. Still, it's not all bad news. All enemy units destroyed, and we still have our main defense line here. It'll take a few turns to fail, but hopefully we'll be running out of time at that point. We need 4 turns. 4 turns to survive. Probably 5 or 6 if there's gonna be an extension. But still not a huge amount. So a couple of casualties here and there and it could turn things around. It's tanks we have to kill. The infantry is not gonna make it, even if there's no resistance against them. There's a handful of tanks, maybe half a dozen in total, for vehicles that are the threat here, and we have to stop them somehow. And they're going to abandon the gun. It also means they spent quite a lot of their shots. As well fire smoke there. I didn't want you to do that. Why did you actually shoot? It's not like it's a highly armored target, so you don't need to assault it like a goddamn tank. Or apparently you do. You see. to do this. We are not in a good position here. I'm thinking I'm pulling back the HQ unit too. This is something I don't want to lose, at least not now. So, 3 turns. Why are you so pathetic? Every attempt to... It's a countdown vehicle you have to attack against. You might as well just give up. It's a truck. Surely just shooting at it properly with a rifle would disable it. Crew destroyed. Yeah, thanks for shooting at the airplane, dumbass. You're not shooting at the units right in front of us, mowing you all down, but the aircraft, that's the target. That's what you need to go after. You aren't hitting a guy right next to you again. Just shoot at you. You're not hitting at all. No real effect on morale or anything. Yeah, crew is under control, but yeah, good luck going there, staying there. Shoot! Holy crap, that anti-tank gun got to fire again. It's a miracle. 2 turns. Assault fail. Yeah, those guys are incredibly dangerous. Immobilized! Yeah, those anti-air machine guns are by far the largest threat to us. Assault fails. Our HQ unit is now pretty much beyond repair, so when that goes, it's going to be a total collapse. I'm pretending that it already isn't. So 2 turns left, but AT gun abandoned. So the only weapons we had are already abandoned. It's so frustrating to play with green troops. It's they do nothing right. Got a stumped field gun there. I don't have time to do much. Can't do much. We're all routed or retreating already. So this is more of a. If it doesn't end our turn 21, we're gonna be crushed totally. Smoke would have helped. It would have, but I don't know if it would have made much of a difference really. Because he's just rushing into everything with no care for his safety, which is how he should do it. Because he can easily take the casualties while I can. Time is his enemy. Mine are casualties don't really matter to me. Because a green troop is useless even with the full army. If we are in full retreat, we're going to be about as useful as at the start of this scenario, so it won't make any real difference. Just basically trying to pile up their last remaining units on top of the road, so they can't get to the remaining flags. But I don't think that'll work. The simple thing is I can't even move any of my units at all, so good luck with that. Mm -hmm. Destroy! I wasn't exactly expecting anything else. What is that? Infantry. Yeah, normal infantry. Everything's routed. I can't do anything anymore. Yeah. Decisive defeat or crushing defeat, whatever it is. I don't particularly care for these. I probably said that a lot of times, but it's if you want to challenge yourself, I guess it's for that purpose. Basically, trying to fight a hopeless fight. I think we could have done better, but not sure how much better really. You're pinned. You might be able to fire on something. Shoot! Shoot! Stop there! Advancing. Everything's routed. Well, there's a few. Yeah, we're on turn 22, so they got the extension. But yeah, we can't do anything. So. Now it's just waiting to see what the end result really is. It did slow them down a little, but not enough. Not really enough. Turn 23. And length is 22. So shoot! And we're so screwed right now. Still. Fire! Okay, we still have these units running around. They're routed, so they won't be able to act. But their front forward momentum has also stopped for a while at least. So we might end up with some flags on our side, which means it can't be a decisive victory for them because they didn't achieve their objectives. Just end already. Hey, it's a probably a draw. German 659, Yugoslav 493. You have fought to a draw and have suffered heavy losses. The enemy has remained on the field of battle despite the losses inflicted on them. Our forces will have to try again at another time. Yeah, I'm considering this a positive outcome for a mission like this. There's few tank kills here and there I think are worth enough because they caused at least some minor disruptions into the push that they're making. If there's enough units that you can sort of button down or stop by any means, uh, they'll either wait for other troops to arrive or stop for a little bit, I guess, to recover their shots or something. But either way, a draw in a mission like this is a good result.